If you have been playing chess for quite some time now and you're still not 1500 ELO yet, then this video is for you. I'm going to demonstrate by showing this game that I won recently, and I'm going to show you that it's actually very simple to get to 1500, and all you need to do is to keep it simple and find the simple ideas, the simple principled moves in chess. You will see that I didn't go for any fancy moves in this game, I just played principled chess. Controlling the center, developing the pieces, and not hanging anything in the first place. So opponent played e4 and I responded with the Scandinavian defense. And they take the pawn, I took back with the queen, and after knight c3, I played queen a5. Very simple move so far. Everyone who plays the Scandinavian defense, they know these first few moves. After d4, I played knight f6, and after knight f3, I pinned this knight with bishop to g4. Very basic, simple principle chess here, guys. I'm just developing my pieces and just putting my pieces in the most active squares possible. After h3, I just dropped the bishop back. I was afraid of this move right here in this position because attacks the bishop, forcing me to go back, and after this move, they might trade the knight for the bishop, leaving me without the bishop pair. But my opponent didn't go for that. They just played another move. They played bishop to d2 in this position, and here they are preparing some kind of discovered attacks, and after they move this knight, they will be attacking my queen, so I had to be aware of that. In this case, it's still not a threat yet, so I played knight to c6, developing yet another piece and preparing to castle queen side. After bishop to e2 here, breaking the pin, I castled. And after knight to e4, now discovery attack on my queen, I just moved the queen away. Here, guys, that's one of the things you should do. I'm not playing any fancy moves here. I'm just moving my queen away from danger. Very simple. I might be attacking this pawn in the process, that's true, but that's not my main idea here. I'm just getting my queen out of danger. That's what I'm doing here. After they took the knight here, I just took it back with my pawn. And then after rook b1, I played this move. I could have played this move before, a few moves ago, but the only defender of this pawn right here is this knight. So if I eliminate this knight, I can actually win this pawn and capture it with my knight, for example. So that's what I've done in this position. Very simple tactic to win a pawn. After takes, I took the pawn. And after bishop to e3, attacking my knight, hitting my knight here, I just played bishop to c5, developing the piece, defending my knight that was being attacked here, overprotecting it. Not very complex chess, just very simple moves. And after the opponent played bishop to e2, I just traded the knight for the bishop. After they took back with the queen, I played bishop to e3. And here I was preparing some kind of tactic, because if they go and take the bishop with the queen here, they recapture with the queen, I would have this move here in a powerful skewer here to win the queen. But they didn't go for that. They saw this beforehand, so they took with the pawn, and this left them with this isolated pawn that I was going to explore throughout the game. So here, guys, I have a very active queen aiming at this pawn. I'm ready to bring this rook to the open file. I already have this rook controlling the open file. My pawn structure is better. My king is safer. His king is in the center yet. So I have everything to win this game. My position is overall better. And I haven't played any fancy tactics. Just a very simple tactic to win a pawn. And this position is overwhelming for black. Super, super good. So my opponent here went for rook. I went for rook h8, centralizing my rook here, and my position is much better than white's here. After they played king f2, I noticed that I have this very annoying pin here over this central pawn, so I decided to attack the pawn, right? So I attacked the pinned piece, and what I did was exactly that. I started attacking this pawn, so I was going to go f5, f4 to attack the pawn, and that's exactly what I did. They completely overlooked my attack, my pressure here. So I have the pawn pinned here, and here is just crazy, this position. And after f4, They played rook h to d1. I traded a pair of rooks. Oh, I traded the pair of rooks later. I just took here first. Queen takes h3 with check, forcing them to trade. And then I recapture with check again. They moved the king again, putting themselves in another pin here. So sorry, I have actually this very strong attack against the king. After I traded this piece, now I started to attack again. I was going to advance the pawn and try to get a passed pawn here. I have this passed pawn. I'm trying to promote one of my pawns. Very simple game here, guys. They played rook to d3. I pushed f4, and after g4, remember, en passant is not mandatory. So after they played this move, I calculated that after taking here, they would probably take with the rook, and after takes, I wouldn't have time to promote. They would still capture here, so I wouldn't be winning in this position so easily. I would probably still be winning, but not so easily. So I decided to calculate another move, and then I found this one, advancing the pawn with check. That's exactly what I have done. And here, it's very difficult for white to defend. They could go back with the king, making it a little bit harder to defend, but no matter what they do here, if they take, I can still, if they take here, I can promote, I can just advance and promote. Man, there's just nothing that white can do here to win this game. So they took the pawn, and after I pushed, there's nothing they can do here. They just can't just go back. I would still be promoting if they put the rook here, trying to, there's just nothing, I just capture it. They can't just put the rook here in between the pieces. I just promote anyway, and after they take, I take back with the rook, and I still have an extra rook, so there's nothing they can do. They just went for king g3, very bad move. I promoted with the queen here with check, and from here on, my opponent just lost the game. They didn't play well, but I was just completely winning it. From here on, it was just trading this last pair of rooks and winning the game with very simple moves. So guys, if you're still not 1500, what I recommend to you guys is just keep it simple. Play principal chess, control the center, develop your pieces, you know, look for pins in the position and some very simple tactics, and you're going to get to 1500 in no time, I promise you. So if you like this video, please, I ask you to like the video and comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more, and as always, I see you guys in the next one.